Today we celebrate the life of another Franciscan, St. John of Capistrano, a Franciscan priest whose life included a political career, extensive missionary journeys, efforts to reunite separated Eastern Christians with Rome, and a historically important turn at military leadership. He's invoked as a patron of military chaplains. St. John of Capistrano was praised by none other than St. John Paul II in a 2002 general audience. Why? Because of his glorious evangelical witness as a priest who gave himself with great generosity for the salvation of souls. Born in Italy in 1385, he lost his father at a young age, so his mother took care to have him educated, and after learning Latin, he went to study both civil law and church law in Perugia, right next to Assisi, just in case you didn't know. He was an outstanding student and became a prominent public figure and appointed governor. You know how old he was? 26. He showed high standards of integrity in his civic career, and in 1416 he labored to end the war that had erupted between Perugia and the prominent house of Malatesta. But when the nobles had John imprisoned, he began to question his life's direction. Encountering St. Francis of Assisi in a dream, he resolved to embrace poverty, chastity, and obedience with the Franciscans. So what happened next? Well, he abandoned all his possessions and social status and joined the Franciscans in 1416. He found a mentor in St. Bernardine of Siena, known for his bold preaching, and so he began to preach as a deacon. He successfully defended his mentor from a charge of heresy, and the succession of popes entrusted important matters to John, including the effort to reunite Eastern and Western Christendom. He drew immense crowds in his missionary travels, also found success as a preacher in Central Europe. After Constantinople fell to Turkish invaders in 1453, Pope Nicholas V sent John on a mission to rally other European leaders in defense of their lands. Nicholas's successor, who was Pope Calixtus III, was even more eager to see the Christian world defend itself against the invading forces. So when the Sultan Mehmed II sought to extend his territorial gains into Serbia and Hungary, John joined the celebrated general Janos Hunyadi in his defense of Belgrade. The priest personally led a section of the army in its historic victory on August the 2nd, 1456. August the 6th, Transfiguration. Neither John nor the general, however, would survive long past the battle. Weakened by the campaign against the Turks, Hunyadi became sick and died soon after the victory. John survived to preach Hunyadi's funeral, but his own extraordinary life came to an end after a painful illness in 1456. St. John of Capistrano, I'm waiting for the birds to come back. That's another story. God bless us all. God bless him. He fought for the church, both spiritually and physically. John of Capistrano.